starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arapana and I make all sorts of haul videos, lifestyle content, and occasional motherhood content. I do a lot of fashion videos on this channel, so if you are interested in that, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Also, it does help me out a lot when you guys like my videos and subscribe, so thank you so much for that. Today's video is going to be an Amazon haul. I found some really great items that I wanted to share with you guys. Some of them are mine that I've owned for a while, and some of them I did purchase for this video, but all of them are really good items. I think you're going to find that some of them are a little bit unique and a little bit different, but definitely spruce up your lifestyle a little bit more. As per usual, everything I talk about will be linked down below in my description box. I do have an Amazon storefront now, so everything will be listed in my storefront, so you can go ahead and check it out. Everything will be listed by category, so you can go and scroll through. So this gadget looks like a little perfume bottle. It's super aesthetically pleasing. It's very lightweight, something that you can throw into your purse. So what this is actually a little fan. So if you push up the bottom like so, it actually reveals a little fan, which I thought was so cute. I love the pink color. I have seen these in other colors as well. I think this is so cute. So it does have like a little button here that you would push. It's very it's not noticeable at all, so you would just push that and the fan would turn on and stay on, and then you can increase the speed. So this fan has 3 speed settings on it, so you can increase it. It does have a pretty decent lasting battery life. It does a charge at the bottom here, so if I push it down, it does have a port so you can charge it. And this is really nice to throw into your purse. It's really nice to throw into a diaper bag. This is really nice and handy if you are applying some makeup and you set your makeup with a setting spray. You can just easily turn this fan on and just like fan your face so your setting spray dries even faster. So this is a really nifty gadget to have. It also comes with, I didn't know when I purchased it, it comes with like a little, can I pop it out? Yeah. So it comes with like these little discs that are scented. So this is like a lemon scent. Of course, you don't have to use it. So it is nice and refreshing. So when you turn the fan on, it does release a nice little aroma. So it releases a nice little lemon scent. So you can put it in there if you want. If not, just don't use it at all. But I thought that was a nice little touch. So this is the next item I found on Amazon. So what this is actually a spoon holder. So you would put all your spoons in here, whatever types you like, and you would rest this on your kitchen counter. And what's different about this, besides the fact that it's marble, which I love, it's really pretty, it's ceramic, so I do like that. That's what the bottom looks like. So you can put your spoons in here or whatever you want to put in here. And what's really nice about this one is that if you're cooking and you're watching, say, a cooking video on YouTube or something like that, you can easily put your phone there. It's just sitting there comfortably for you, so you can watch your video. You can also put a book on here if you don't want to put your phone, if you're like looking at a recipe from a book, something like that. So it's really easy to use. You can put your iPad on here, your tablet, whatever you have. Honestly, I can't tell you how many times I'm in the kitchen cooking and I have my phone and I have nowhere to put it. I have a small counter space to begin with. I don't have a lot of space, so this would be really handy for my phone, or even if I'm like expecting a text message or a call, I can just like leave my phone here, so when the message pops up, I see it right away. So things like that, this is just really handy to have, and I think it's very functional. So next up is this nifty little gadget, which is a 2-in-1. So basically it's a mirror, so you can use it as a mirror, and it does have this little button right here on the side. So if you push the button and you hold it down for a bit, it does light up. So it is like an LED mirror, which is really nice. That's really nice for on the go. But what's really unique about this, besides the fact that it's a light up mirror, is that it is a portable charger, so you can actually charge your phone. It's a really nifty gadget. It comes in a bunch of different colors. I went with this color because I like the color of it. It's called Select. I think that's the name of the brand. It's really, really functional. It's a 2-in-1. It's always nice to have a little mirror handy, and you always need like a portable charger. We all use cell phones nowadays, so we all need a portable charger. So this is a really nice gadget to keep in your purse, again, your baby bag, gym bag, whatever you use. It's really, really handy. So next up is this little gadget, which is really, really handy, and it's kind of one of those things you didn't know you needed, but it's very, very useful. So what this is a bag sealer. So say you open up a snack for your kids, or you open up a bag of potato chips, popcorn for yourself, and you don't have like one of those clips, or you just don't want it to lose its freshness. This is actually a bag sealer, so it will re-seal the bag for you so it can stay fresh. And it also comes with a little retractable knife. I don't know if you can see that. So it has a little retractable knife in case you need it to open up anything. So you just slide this part back, and when these two parts touch against the bag, it heats up and it seals it. And what's really nice about this is that it's magnetic as well, so you can stick it onto your fridge, and anytime you need to reseal a bag, it's just right there on your fridge, ready to go. Very handy and very, very useful. So the next useful item that you've probably seen on a bunch of Amazon videos is a rechargeable lighter. So what this is just, as it says, it's an electric lighter. So you would just turn it on here, this part will light up here, and you would just turn on the power, and I don't know if you can see, it's just lighting up there, and it cuts off in 7 seconds. So it's not like a hazard, it's not too dangerous, because you do have to push it up to turn it on, so it is pretty safe. And then you have to touch the blue power button to turn it on as well. And what's really handy about this one is that it bends, so if you need to get like into an angle or something like that, you can easily bend it to reach whatever you need to light. So this is really handy to have. So no more matches, which can be a little bit dangerous, I feel, because sometimes you can't just get to the candle wick soon enough, and it kind of like burns your hands a little bit. I've had that happen. Easier for lighting birthday candles, like whatever. If the pilot on your stove goes out, you never know when you need a lighter, so it's great that you can just recharge this one and reuse it anytime you need. You don't have to worry about those dollar store lighters. You don't have to worry about matches, anything like that. Everything is just here and easy for you to use. Next up is this aesthetically pleasing water bottle. So there's so many types of these water bottles, but I just like the way this one looks the best. It fits with my theme of things that I like. So basically you would fill up this water bottle, and the first time that it starts at says 8 a.m. So when it reaches 8 a.m. you should have drank at least this much water. Then it goes on to 9 a.m. all the way to 12 p.m. and then refill. And then it starts back at 2 p.m. So basically every hour you should be drinking that much water to help you stay hydrated. So this is a really nice way of just reminding you and telling you how much water you should be drinking. And this is what the front of it looks like. It is like a nice little frosted water bottle. It's super pretty. I just like the way this one looks compared to the other ones that I've seen, which are much more colorful, which is fine, but it just doesn't fit with my aesthetic. So I definitely like this one. It's very practical. It's something you can throw into your gym bag. You can just keep by your nightstand to help you just keep it next to you throughout the day, so you are constantly reminded to drink water by these times, or you know, just remember to drink water every hour basically. So yeah, this is a really nice reminder. So next up are these spoons. They come in a set like this, and what I really like about these spoons is the shape of them. So as you can see, they are a more rectangular shape, which is helpful if you're trying to get into jars, specifically like some spice jars. A lot of these measuring spoons come in a round shape, which you cannot stick into a jar, stick into a bottle, and you can't actually get the product out, or you would have to like take another spoon and like scoop it into one of these and like make sure it's measured correctly. Whereas with this, you can just directly stick it into the bottle, jar, whatever you have, and get the correct measurement. So that's why I really like these. These are handy to have. I know many times I've had to like pour my ingredients into one of these round spoons, and it was just like a hassle. This way I can just easily dip my spoon into, say, the salt container and not have to worry about it spilling everywhere because I'm trying to like pour it, and you know what I'm saying. So honestly, I think these are just one of those gadgets that just makes your life easier, like you didn't know you needed it, and I feel like this is definitely one of those things because it just makes cooking a lot easier. So next up is this glass mug, and what I really like about this glass mug is that it is in a heart shape. So you probably can't see it well right now, but I will of course insert a B-roll. So basically when you make your little cup of coffee and you pour it in here, it's just a nice little heart shape. It's just an aesthetically pleasing cup to have. It's super cute, and little things like this throughout your day kind of just lift your mood without you realizing. It's not anything you need, it's not a necessary purchase, but it's just a little purchase that just like, it just makes you feel better. It just puts you in a little mood to see your coffee in a heart shape, you know what I mean? So these do come in different sizes. They're sold all over Amazon. I will link the exact ones down below. I don't know, I just thought it was a cute little mug to have, and these are just sold everywhere. I do have some of these that I got from the Dollar Tree, but none of them had the little heart shape, and I saw this and I just thought it was so cute. And to go along with the coffee mug, or any coffee mug you have, are these spoons. So these are designed specifically to help stir your coffee, stir your espresso, whatever you're drinking. It just makes it easier because of the shape. I can't tell you how many times I just use one of my kids' like little plastic spoons to stir my coffee, because I don't like using the regular size like eating spoon because it's just too big. So these are really nice because they fit into the cups easily. They have a nice little shape to them, and they just make stirring a lot easier. They do come in different colors as well, silver, gunmetal, things like that, but I just chose this color. So these are just practical for stirring your teas, your coffee, your latte, your matcha, whatever you're using. It just fits nicely into your mug. So if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen some of these items already. I know I did talk about this on my Instagram already, or I just posted a story about it. It's basically an organizer for your electronics. It comes in a bunch of different colors. I just chose the pink one. It's by the brand Bag Smart. So what it is a place to store all your electronics, like all your wires, your headphones, my Bluetooth remote, things like that, USB, like whatever you need, portable chargers. It does have like a bigger pocket here where you can store like a tablet or something. I just have a bigger portable charger there as well. It's just really functional. I do have some chargers here. What are these? Headphones, some more cables down here. It's a very practical thing that you kind of never knew you needed. I was so tired of my wires just being thrown around everywhere that I love this thing so much. It keeps me organized. I'm the type of person that if everything is not organized, it drives me crazy. So getting this actually helps like ease my mind a little bit. Everything that I reach for most often is right here in my reach in this one bag. This is great for traveling. If you're someone that travels a lot, this is perfect. You can keep all your wires, chargers, SD cards, whatever you want in here. And speaking of SD cards, because I make YouTube videos, I tend to have more SD cards. So I did get this one separate for my SD cards, but again, you can actually store some SD cards in there. But I got this little case. It is in a rose gold color. It's a hard case, and I just put all my cards in here, and I do have some room for some extra cards. So I can put those in there if I need. Again, this is another great item if you are traveling. It keeps them protected. You know, everything is in one place, and I can't live without this thing. It's really nice knowing that all my SD cards are in one place. Before, they were just like all over the place, and this is just a nice way of keeping them all together and not having to worry about losing them. So next up is this sponge holder. Now this belongs in your sink, and it comes with this backing to it. So what you would do is just attach it like this. So basically you would just stick this on to your sink, your kitchen sink, and you can store your sponges in here and maybe your Brillo pad, like whatever you use to clean, wash your dishes with, you can store it right here. And I love this because I stick this onto my sink and I put my sponge in here after I've used it, and it just has all the water drip down. I don't have to worry about it like sitting wet somewhere where the water is not like coming out of it. it just drips down into the sink. It's very sanitary, I guess you can say. So I ended up getting this one because I really like the rose gold copper color of it, and I've been using these for a while now, and it was time to replace the one I had in my sink, so I went with this one, and it feels like really good quality. It's sturdy. Okay, so next up is another sink product. This is just something you need in your sink. It's just a strainer. This actually came in a pack of 2, so I've been using the other one for a while now. It's very sturdy. It is like a little silicone strainer. It does have this part here which you just like lift out of the sink when it's like full with stuff that needs to be thrown out. So I have been using this for months so far, and I do really like it, and it's really nice that it comes in a pack of 2 and you get different color options as well. Just a basic household necessity that I thought I would mention to you guys in case you're looking for like a more aesthetically pleasing sink strainer. So next up are 2 items for my beauty lovers. This is a what do you call this? This is an eyeliner glue. So you would just apply this eyeliner as like a regular eyeliner. You would just draw in your line, and you don't have to wait for it to dry or get tacky or anything like that, and then you would just put on your falsies. So you would just attach your falsies as you would regularly, but you don't need to worry about lash glue or anything like that. So this is basically like a 2-in-1 product. You use it as an eyeliner and it is eyelash glue at the same time. So I really like this. I find that it's easier to put on false lashes when using this instead of just regular eyelash glue. I find that this is just way easier, and it holds onto your lashes really well, you guys. And I find that this is better than magnetic ones as well, because they do sell like a magnetic eyeliner and then the eyelashes would attach to the magnetic eyeliner. I find that those don't really work that well, but I do find that this one works really well. There's a Kiss one as well that I use. That one works really well too, but I feel like that one smudges easily because I have hooded eyes. So I find that they just get caught on my hooded eyes more than this one. This one doesn't really get caught on my hooded eyes, so that's why I like this one a little bit better than the Kiss one. But if you're looking for an easier way to apply falsies, definitely try this out. I think you're going to like it. If you guys get any of these products, please let me know in the comments. I'm always curious to know what you guys like when seeing my videos, so that way I know to continue making more videos like that, because these items are, you know, you're attracted to these items. So let me know if you like any of these goodies that I've shown you. Next up is these clips that you've probably seen before a million times. They're basically just like no dent clips. They come in a pack of oh god, how many? Maybe like 12, and these are the color options that I chose. So basically, like if you just did your hair and you're going to do your makeup, you would just put it in your hair, and it keeps your hair out of your face without creasing it. So I didn't use these today. I should have, because I got a little crease right there. So you see that? That's because I tucked my hair behind my ears. Now if I had used this when applying my makeup, it would have kept my hair out of my face without creating that little dent, that little crease. So that's what these are for. So if you are someone that loves doing your hair and you don't want it to crease or dent, definitely get these. They're so inexpensive. They're like $5. So next up is a product that I can't believe I haven't owned before. I don't know why I'm so late to the game. Like, this is just a necessity. It's a fabric shaver. So basically all you do is take the little casing off, and then that's what it looks like. So like if you unscrew this part here, it does come with an extra set of blades, so that's really nice. If this gets dull, you have another set to use. So you just screw it back on. Basically it already comes assembled. So as you can see, there's some blue here. I used it on a pair of sweatpants I had on the other day to test it out, and it makes such a difference. So if you have any pilling on your furniture, on your clothing, and we all get pilling on our clothing, especially my ladies that have like thick thighs like me, you know your thighs tend to rub together and you get pilling on whatever jeans, sweatpants, leggings you're wearing. This is a really gentle way of getting rid of all of the pilling. It makes your clothes look brand new instead of like tossing something out, donating it, or selling it, which I have done in the past. All I really needed to do was to buy this and just like run over the areas that needed some shaving, and it makes such a difference. You can use this on your rugs as well. You can use this on blankets, again, furniture. Maybe your couch has a little pilling somewhere. You can use this. It's very gentle, very effective, and I just cannot believe I'd never had one before. Like, such a game changer. It makes everything look brand new. So if you're like me, you have 1,000 pairs of boots and nowhere to properly store them, I found these really inexpensive storage boxes on Amazon for your boots. So basically it comes with like 5, I think, for like $15 or something like that. So you get 5 of these, which you can just stack on top of each other, and it does have these little holes here, which makes it great for the shoes to breathe, so they're not like smelly or anything like that. So I just stored my boots in here, and I'm going to store more boots in the other things like this, and I'm going to stack them on top of each other in my closet because it keeps them safe. It keeps them from like getting dirty or damaged, and I can see through it, so I know which boots is in which container. And I think it's just very, very practical, and I don't know why I never had anything like this before. Like, they can fit knee-high boots, they can fit over-the-knee boots. Maybe you can even fit, I might actually do that, I might even fit like a couple pairs of like sneakers in here, or like flats that I'm not wearing right now. Like, you can fit multiple shoes in here if you don't want to use it for boots. So it's multifunctional. I mean, you don't have to use it for boots only. You can store whatever you want in these, but I find it very practical and a very safe and aesthetically pleasing way of like keeping your boots safe. Okay, so the next product I want to talk about is my cordless vacuum. I love, love, love this thing. If you have never owned a cordless vacuum before, you are missing out. Let me tell you, my life has changed dramatically since owning this thing. I vacuum every single morning when I wake up because I have children and they play on the floor, and I have an 18-month-old that still tries to put things in her mouth all the time, as kids do. So I have to make sure the floor is clean, and I hated dealing with wires, plugging it into the wall, and then if I have to move from one room to the other, I have to unplug it with all the cords tangled up and move it to the other room to vacuum. Cordless is the way to go. It's just easy, and I love this one. It works on all the carpets I have. It does not like catch easily on the edges of carpets, I noticed, which is really, really nice, and it's very, very lightweight. So that's what I really, really like about it. So you plug the charger in here, and when it's charging, this part will light up blue, and when the whole thing is entirely blue, that's when you know it's fully charged. I can never go back to a wired vacuum like ever again. Like, it's such a big, big game changer. So this next item is a very useful item. So I saw this on someone else's channel. If I can remember whose channel it was, I will link their video down below. Basically, it's an umbrella, but what's different about this umbrella is the fact that it has this nice little handle, which is really nice. It's not the usual, like, you know, the usual handle, so this makes it easier for holding. You can also hook it on things. So what makes this umbrella different is the fact that it closes differently. So you know how the usual umbrella like closes in on you, and then like say you're trying to get into the car and you close the umbrella, all the water kind of just like gets on you before you can like reach and pull in the car door. Or if you're like getting onto the bus and you're trying to like close the umbrella, like you're still getting wet because you're trying to close it, and it's just the way that it closes is not very helpful to you in certain situations. So this one closes the opposite way, which is really, really helpful, and it makes it so much easier for like closing the car door. So it pretty much closes like this way instead of the usual standard way which you're used to, so that way the water does not get on you. It's very, very helpful. It's very useful. So if you are a superstitious person, you probably don't want to see this, but I'm going to open the umbrella in the house. As you can see, it opens like a regular umbrella, but when you close it, it literally closes like this, so you can hold it like that and the water will fall off instead of falling onto you. So the last few items that I have to show you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen these already. So the first one is this this organizer for your brushes. These brushes I got from Target. I love them. They're by Sonia Kashuk. I will link these down below for you guys, but this case is actually from Amazon. It does come with the pearls as well, which is really, really nice. So it's a nice way of keeping your brushes clean. So you just stick them in here or however you want, and you would just close the lid so that way it doesn't get any dust on your brushes, and it just looks really pretty sitting on your counter. It's very practical. I did notice that my brushes were getting some dust on them just sitting out in the open, so that's why I decided to get something with a case to close it so, you know, they don't attract dust to them. And it just looks really nice with the pearls. They do come in different colors. If you don't like these pearls, you can always buy another filler that you enjoy and just replace them. But I love the way this looks sitting on my vanity. It's very practical, useful, and it definitely keeps your brushes cleaner, which will help when you're putting on your makeup so you don't get a lot of, like, you know, germs on your face. So the next item can be used for storage literally anywhere in your home. I use it for my makeup because I have an excessive amount of makeup that I honestly don't need. But I found this ginormous acrylic storage case on Amazon. I think it was like $20, and it basically holds all of my excess, like, palettes and things that I haven't used yet. And like, I have a full bottle of Fix Plus in here that I am going to use soon, so it just stores a lot of my products. And what I really liked about this one was the sizing of it, because it is such a big acrylic storage case. It can hold a ton of makeup and palettes, and I like that I'm able to see through it, which is why I like acrylic storage items, because I like to be able to see through what I have, and I know that this palette is in here and I can easily grab it if I need. And I really like the size of this one. I like that it didn't have any dividers in it, because a lot of the times these come with like dividers in them, and then you can't fit like everything in there because it just doesn't fit properly. So I like the fact that this was one big open concept. So I really like this. It's really good quality. You don't have to use it for your makeup. You can use it in your office. You can use it in your bathroom. Like, you can literally use this anywhere. It's very practical. So yeah, I do recommend this one a lot. This is the next item I wanted to show you. Sorry for all the clinking. I really like this necklace stand, bracelet stand, whatever you want to use it for, because of its height. It's actually tall enough that my necklaces aren't like touching the bottom. I have bought other ones in the past that were just too short, so like my longer necklaces would just like, you know, like end up at the bottom here like all bunched up like this, and I didn't like the look of it. So I found this one on Amazon, which is tall enough to, you know, comfortably hang my necklaces. I do have like some watches on here. I do hang bracelets on here occasionally as well. I really like it because it has different tiers as well, because, you know, necklaces come in different lengths. So I definitely recommend this one just because it is tall enough to fit the longest of necklaces, and they just keep them from getting tangled, and it just looks really pretty on your vanity or your nightstand or wherever you want to keep it. It's very practical, and I haven't had my necklaces tangled up in forever since I've gotten this thing. I've had it for months now. It's definitely a lifesaver for me, because before I would just like throw my necklace on my vanity and they would get so tangled, and this is just an easy, organized way of keeping them safe. And they don't tarnish as fast because they're just hung up here and they're not tangled or anything like that. So definitely get yourselves one of these if you have a ton of necklaces like me. So the last item I wanted to talk to you about, I'm not going to be able to hold up because it's actually really kind of heavy and I have all my items in it, but it is this little case thing. I love this. I put my face products in there, my hair products. I put like extra products like Vaseline in there, or like some pimple like cream in there as well. I put like anything extra in there, my deodorant. So I really like this one because it has a lid. So again, the same concept as the makeup brushes. Dust cannot get on your items. It keeps it nice and clean. It does have different compartments as well, which is really nice. So I really like this. It is very sturdy. I love it. Hey, it's me later on in the day. I completely forgot to show you guys this, so I wanted to show it to you before I forgot. So it's basically this thing, and it's supposed to go underneath your mask, so it makes it easier for you to breathe. So you basically put it on like this, and it doesn't get lipstick on it. You know, sometimes you put on your mask and if you're wearing lipstick, it gets all over the mask, and sometimes the mask just like clings to your nose, which I hate. So I found these and they actually do work. So you put them on like this, and then you just put your mask over like this. As you can see from my side profile, it comes out a little bit more. It has a little bit more of a dome shape, And this mask is a really good mask because it conceals the sides here, so there's not like any open space like that. You don't want that because, you know, you could catch COVID that way. So definitely get a mask that's more like fitted to your face. So it definitely makes it easier for breathing. I don't have lipstick all over my mask and then it gets on my face because it touches the mask and then touches my face. So definitely get these. These come in like a pack of 4 or 5 and they are so worth it. And they're easy to clean because they're like a silicone-y plastic type of material. So definitely get these. So that's the side profile without that thing in my mask. And as you can see, it's like I'm like sucking in the mask. It's touching my lips. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like that my lipstick is getting all over the mask and all that type of stuff. So definitely, see, there's like lipstick right there already and it like smudges it around your mouth and all that. So I definitely recommend those for all my makeup lovers, or even in general, because it just makes it easier for you to breathe while wearing that. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here really quickly and mention that. So now back to the regular footage. So that wraps up this Amazon must-have video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys liked the products that I showed you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!